How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, just kind of let you guys know a couple improvements we've done to the pool and let you know how this solar heater system is working and are these things worth the money. I know many people in the United States are already trying to figure out how to cool their pools off, but you know, we get some nighttime temperatures here that are pretty cool, and when you don't use a pool cover, you do lose a decent amount of water temp at night, and we like to get into warm water, you know, on a 100-degree day. 85-degree water still feels pretty good. I don't like sitting in a hot tub at 105 or lukewarm bath water at 90 in the pool, but keep our pool within a comfortable manner for us to get in. So let's take a look at the solar system as well as these 3D printed pieces that I'll provide links to if you guys want to do them as well. One thing below me, you'll see these pipes here. If you pay attention, these things don't necessarily always stay straight out. And we're kind of worried that would cause some weird strain on the liners. So what we did, you can look on this side, you'll see this hose coming out. You know, there really isn't any, you know, there's not much supporting it. It kind of flops around where it wants. And there's, you know, some worry that on the inside where those pieces come out, that causes undue stress on the piece. So what we did here, is we 3D printed some pieces. What they do is they sit on the liner or on the outside of the pool here. It goes around that diameter and it holds the hose. So it's not kinking. So you can see, again, it holds it straight out from the pool and there's no undue stress on that pipe. Again, you'll see again, this side, we're able to get this one kind of nice by zip tying it down here on the bottom to kind of help facilitate that being straight. But if this wasn't zip tied, this piece would be leaning like this. And we don't want that. So I'll give you guys a link to this specific piece if you want to 3D print it. This is for the, I believe, 1.5-inch pipe that comes out the side of the pool, and it works phenomenal. Now, as far as the solar heaters, you'll see here how we kind of have this set up. We'd like to do something a little bit different with the hoses, but it's kind of hard to get it to jive together, and keeping a system primed is kind of hard to do, or priming it, for instance. So with this setup, we actually can pick the hose up out of the water to get it primed. You can see over there on the other side where it's ejecting water. But again, it's sucking water out of here. It's putting this down through our pump. And you'll see on these actual pieces that we're using, this is for use with up to a 3rd horsepower pump with a flow rate of no more than 2,000 gallons per hour. Pay attention to that. We found out, make sure you pay attention that if you use too large of a pump, we found out the hard way, it will blow pipes off of this setup and you'll have a mess, and it's not very reliable to trust if you could leave it by itself. The pipe coming out, going through the pump, and you saw kind of on, I can kind of show you guys here in a little bit how this all went together. Easy, it just goes together. And you tighten these clamps on this to keep it all together, and it runs water through these coils, out to the next one, through the coils, out to the next one, out, and up back in. Pretty straightforward. There is a bypass here on top. If you turn this, it will go through the front part all the way down and not go through all these water jackets. What we actually did is we used some lumber along the bottom, pardon the grass. We need to do some trimming around this. But what we did was we put that platform down, we put some rubber roofing on it that we had left over to kind of protect the mats from the wood. It also helps absorb a little bit more heat. Obviously, there's only so much energy coming out of the sun, so as much, I guess, indirect temperature we can pull out of something, the better, because it doesn't take long because it's water running through these coils to cool everything down. Again, as you'll see, as it comes down through here, each one feeds another. We have 4 on this, and on a nice sunny day, we will see a 6-degree temperature rise in the water from the intake to over here where it drains back into the pool. It does make a pretty good difference. Again, it helps get some temperature up. We've had some really cold rain the past couple of days, and I'll show you guys some live temperature readings. There's another fitting I 3D printed just to be able to connect 2 pieces of hose together. That is a custom thread, just like the other piece I showed you. I will supply you a link to that coupler if you so choose to use it as a custom thread. It's nothing you're gonna be able to buy unless they have it from Intex or Bestway itself. They want you to buy their stuff, and I had to do a custom thread itself. It didn't exist otherwise. Should also note, you guys probably noticed here, these pads don't necessarily sit flat. Let me cut that grass there. You need to cut that grass right there. Come on, Dad, get yourself under control. You can see the pads don't necessarily sit flat, and they like to curl up from the pressure. That appears to be normal, and that's what we've seen through all of them. And again, make sure all your fittings are tight. So to give you an idea of the temperature rise and how it looks now, I got my infrared thermometer out here. If we go over here and check the pads, the sun's starting to come out, so we should get a little bit of temperature rise here. You'll see 75.6 is our surface temperature on the mats. And if you look in between, you'll see that black rubber is awfully hot. You know, if we were running water through this, that would be, you know, the same temperature. So it's hot stuff. Take a look at the thermometer we got over here. The air temperature outside is 77. We're just using like a thermometer probe. We're gonna stick it down in the water and you'll see our temperature is about 77 degrees in the pool. So we'll go over and check out what's coming out. Again, you'll notice on that heat gun I was showing you, these are running about 78 to 79 degrees. And we check the water coming out. It looks like it's 79, which on a hot sunny day when that sun's really blasting out, on a really sunny day, we'll see about a 6 to 8 degree temperature rise in that, water coming out of that. And if you look at the sky today, it's awfully cloudy out. If it's really cloudy out, it doesn't do much for the temperature, obviously, because those black pads are pulling the solar energy from above, the radiant energy, and then exchanging that with the water. So today we're only seeing about a 2 degree difference, which we see about 6 to 8 normally on a hot sunny day. If you guys are interested, I'll post Amazon links to the various stuff used in this video. For the pool, it does work well. And again, remember, this is an affiliate link. It does not charge you anything to do this. Using that link's a great and easy way to support the channel. I get a little bit of commission back from the sales and it doesn't cost you anything. Amazon just pays out as basically commercial fees for letting you know about their site. So let's take a quick second and look at some of the short video I made of us putting these pads together. I didn't quite get it all together. We had some camera malfunctions, but I'll give you guys the gist of how this goes together. It's pretty quick and simple, and I think anybody really could do it. All right, we got it inside the box here. Got our instructions, the fittings that we need. Looks like we have some converters for larger pipe. Need it, transfer hose, and the actual pad itself, or we're going to call it the solar mat. So we'll go ahead and pull it out here and fold it out. It is warm out today. It's like 90 degrees. I'm sweating my butt off. I'll lay it out on here. Leave the rest of the parts out of the way. And then the connector hose. So that'll go there. These just slip over these fittings over here and has an intake hose that come into it. We've already got one over there fastened up from when we had the first pad to set on, so we're gonna set that on there. So we're just gonna go ahead and use what we already had set up again. You'll see we've got the converter on here going to the large hose and the pump. And then we've got the two, these just slide over here over top of those O-rings. Push down on there, like so. And these tighten up. Okay, and we'll repeat the same thing here. This black hose will connect the pads together. So this, we put the black hose on here, the clamp. Thanks again for stopping in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stuff. If you guys like today's content, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down and let me know what I can do to make this better for you all. Again, I'm trying to learn things the hard way so you don't have to, or at least share my experiences with you. If you are not already a part of the YouTube family, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. The more people we can have part of the YouTube family, the better, and I can share more information and get my channel out there to everybody to see. So thanks again for stopping in. I'll catch you in the next one. It's Kyle signing out.